Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
And welcome back to Sandals Royal Plantation here in Ocho Rios, Jamaica.
Our first full day.
First full day.
I'm excited. We have some fun stuff today. We do have a, Sandals is giving us a tour today to show us like the full property. I'm excited about that. And yeah, it'll be a good day. But now, what are we doing?
Breakfast.
Breakfast, because I'm hungry.
Let's go. What's cool about this resort is they have roaming peacocks. And we didn't know if we would see any because of the weather. But look,
Oh, he's so cute.
that might be a peahen.
Oh, she's so cute.
I'm not sure.
Oh, do you see the little feathers on top of the head? The little plume?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And what's neat is that this resort's logo is actually a peacock because of it.
Yeah. That's really cool. At the terrace for breakfast, that's where we sat for dinner last night. Now we're sitting here.
Which, last night it was the Royal Grill, but it seems like they're just using the same seating.
Yeah, I think it's maybe because of the weather too. They're kind of mixing things up, but
Right, because like that's open and it's kind of like overcast again today,
Yeah.
like it could rain at any point, so...
mixing it up.
But either way, it's nice.
Here is the breakfast menu. And where we sit may change, the menu may change, but some things never change. Sandy's here. Breakfast is served.
Yeah, it looks really good. So I got blueberry pancakes. Those look like legit blueberry pancakes. Hash browns and pork sausage,
Nice.
syrup, and ketchup.
There you go.
Yeah.
Classic eggs Benedict over here. Got the eggs soft and hash brown on the side. Looks good, smells good.
Yay!
Back in the room because we're gonna change really quick because we're going down to get in the water because the sun is starting to peek out
Yay!
for the first time. There's only gonna be a little bit because it is still very, very overcast as you can see, but there is sunshine, so we're gonna take advantage of that.
Also, too, FYI, so this is the West
Yes.
Beach, and this is non-smoking. And then over there, where the water sports are, is the East Beach, and that is smoking.
Yes.
So just some information, but yay, water.
Also, breakfast was delicious.
Oh my gosh, it was so good. So the pancakes with the blueberries were really good, like so much better than like where the blueberries are baked in, like with it on top. It
And
was
just
so much
better
tastier.
than like standard pancake, which I know it's like a weird description, but you could tell it wasn't like just frozen pancakes or anything
was-
like that. It was just, it was
was good.
good. I don't know.
Like some of the best breakfast sausage ever.
Ever. They put fennel seed in the seasoning, which to me is like sublime with sausage. So
The hash browns were like the hash browns you get on the cruise.
like exactly
Oh my
the
god.
same.
So that like made me like happy and cry at the same time. Your eggs Benedict?
Eggs Benedict were delicious. Very,
Yeah.
very, very good. So
It was good, yeah. So terrace,
the
very,
food.
very good for breakfast.
Oh, while we were there, because our butler who escorted us yesterday and we were talking to yesterday, he's off today. So we have two butlers. Everyone has, I think every room has two butlers.
Yeah.
So we met our new butler today when we were dining. He came over to our table and he asked like, so where do you want to go for dinner tonight? You did the seafood last night. You want the French place tonight?
Sure.
Consider it done. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
And also he said, are you interested in any water sports like snorkeling or doing the glass bottom boat? And we said, definitely snorkeling. And we told him we had the tour today. And he said, I'll set it up for tomorrow. So we're going snorkeling tomorrow.
Yeah, so it is nice, like with the butler, that they'll seek you out and figure out like what you want.
The only bad news is because we're going to the French restaurant, I have to dress up. And by dress up, I have to wear khaki pants and a shirt that's not a t-shirt.
You'll survive.
We'll see. All changed, headed out, Coke in hand, ready to go. But we just noticed outside of our door, we hadn't seen this yet, probably because it was dark last night. But look, there's like painting
That's really
around the door frame. It's very cool.
I like all the wood here.
Yes.
It's really nice and cool. Also, I want to show you something down here.
Let's go.
Okay, we are just like right down from our room. There is hand sanitizer everywhere at this resort right now.
Yeah.
Obviously because of COVID. But like we passed another one just down here. There's one here. There's one at all the dining venues. There is hand like if you're coming during COVID time, like you really don't need to bring a lot of hand sanitizer.
No,
Like
they got plenty.
there's hand sanitizer stations everywhere. It's plentiful.
Making our way through by the restaurants here to go to the beach. Sandy's down there on the stairs just chilling. Decided to come over to the East Beach. And look, there's swings out in the water. Floats. And then this is where they do all the water sports. You can see the buoy line running across here to separate from the boats. Or you go out for glass bottom, snorkeling, scuba. This is where you can get the hobby cats, the kayaks, the stand-up paddle boards, all that.
Lots of fun stuff.
Hit the water. The sun, unfortunately, kind of went away. Just as quickly as it showed up, it disappeared again, but that's okay. It's still a nice day. Alright, switched over here to the GoPro Hero 9 because I am going to grab my mask. I went out earlier, did some scoping around to see what the snorkeling would be like right here off the beach. So we're still over at the East Beach. You see there's a chair there, and there's the swings where we were on earlier. And at first glance you'd think like, oh, not gonna be very great snorkeling. But actually there is quite a bit to see out there if you know where to go. And the main part of the action is gonna be right over there by the pier. That's where a ton of stuff is. So let's dive in and see what we can find. Lots of great stuff, some Sergeant Majors, wrassies, some tangs, parrotfish. Didn't expect to see that, but there was one. Now I did, on my first pass through earlier, see a pretty sizable barracuda over by the pier, but I guess he took off. Just lots of cool stuff, so nice to know. We're gonna go on the snorkeling excursion tomorrow out on the boat, but it's nice that you can do some snorkeling right here off the beach too. All right, done playing around in the water.
For now, because it's starting to rainy a little bit. Did you mention there was bathrooms right there?
No.
There's bathrooms right here.
Yeah, so there you go, right out to the beach where we just were. Bathrooms and a shower, fresh shower.
That's really handy.
All right, let's head out on the pier where I was swimming about earlier.
Man, it is crazy that it's like overcast and stuff and the water looks that good.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
This is what happens when you put your resort like kind of in a cove that's blocked off from the ocean.
Yeah.
And also there's reefs, like coral blockade out there. You can kind of see where there's like a little breaker line right there. And it really kills the wave so it doesn't churn everything up.
Also, I'm pretty sure that this little gazebo is a wedding location, so that's neat.
Oh, this would be great.
This is a good choice. I recommend getting married here. This would be very, very nice.
So out here on this little pier in the gazebo is actually a great place to give you an idea of like the scope and layout of the entire resort. So right over there is the end. So it's kind of like a volleyball net in the water and the boats where they do the snorkeling, glass bottom, and scuba diving and all that stuff. And then of course, so that's like the start of the resort. That building up there tucked into the trees, that's Villa Plantana. That's like the biggest, most luxurious. It's not even a room, it's a house.
It's like the upper echelon. What's the word?
Echelon.
Oh, not excurlon. What is it?
They're called Andraxula batteries.
No,
They're not!
What is it?
Echelon.
Echelon. Echelon. That's like the upper echelon that you can get here. Like that's the top mega room. Which Matt said is it's not even like a room. It's like a house.
It's legitimately like a house. It's separated off to its own. It has its own pool. So to clarify, I think last night I said it was the only pool on the entire property. Technically there is one, but it's private for Villa Plantana. The East Beach where we just were, and then you see the main building start here. So this is the East Wing, and it kind of cuts in and it comes over here. This is the main area, the lobby's up there, the French restaurant, the pool, all of that, the terrace, Royal Grill's over there, and then that begins the West Wing where we're staying, and then you see it ends right there, and that's the West Beach, and that pier basically ends it. So that's the entire resort. I mean, now there's a little bit more on the front with the spa and the gift shop and all that, but it's very, very small here, as we mentioned.
But there's like a quaint, like nice homey feel to it that I like. So it kind of just depends.
It's very charming.
If you're looking for that like charming, intimate, like kind of cozy feeling, like to where you don't feel like you're in a resort, but you feel like you're home, like this place is super, super awesome, and I don't think you could do much better. Now, if you're wanting more options and you want to feel like you're in like a resort and stuff, go over there.
So right there, right there is Sandals Ochi, and that's the largest Sandals resort right next door. So normally, that would be kind of the ideal thing with this place is that you're staying in the more quaint, intimate location, quieter, but you can go next door and take in all those restaurants because there's a ton of them and other activities and such.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like we mentioned in the last video, Ochi is currently closed.
Because of COVID?
Because of COVID, they haven't reopened yet.
Where did you say we were staying?
We're staying in the West Wing.
I thought it was
It's forbidden. All right, back in the room. See the shine on the floor? They mopped.
So this is the level of the house cleaning, guys. Apparently every day they mop.
I mean, like mopped,
Like the floor is wet, they mopped.
like completely.
Also too, brand new towels after one night, which is pretty common, but still, brand new towels. Brand new bathroom stuff, like big things of lotion and all that stuff after one day. This is everything they give you. So they give you body lotion.
Moisturizing body lotion.
Moisturizing. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Like if you come here, could you smell? And one day we will have smell-o-vision. I mean, you can smell all of our food and our lotions and everything. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Makeup removing pads. They give a shower cap. And what's this? A sewing kit. Who gives a sewing kit?
French milled soap with vitamin E and aloe.
And look, bath salts.
Bath salts and Q-tips, cotton swabs.
Oh, it's so nice. But they give you bath salts because you get like a big jacuzzi tub.
Yo!
We got new towels, new bath amenities, and a mopped floor. and of course they made our bed.
Of course they made the bed.
But
Came through, restocked the mini fridge.
I can't believe they mopped our floor. Like, is that crazy that I think that that's crazy?
No, I worked in hotels. Like, we were mopping floors like that.
Like, after one day, and we're not messy.
No. while we're waiting for our tour to start, right outside the Wadley Peacock. There's a cool example of something they have here. Down at the bottom, you put your foot into that little grip and it open the door without having to touch it.
Let me demonstrate.
Just like that. And then you open. There you go. You don't have to grab the handle.
It's so simple. Why don't we have this? We need this technology.
Here at the East Beach, there is the cabana that is for Villa Fontana. There's the reserve sign up because Villa Fontana is booked right now. For tea.
Yeah, we're in the terrace for tea time.
Perfect tea timer. The rainy day continues. But we're still having a great time. Don't let weather get you down. You can't control it, so just enjoy it regardless.
It's a good day to look at rooms.
It was.
And drink some tea.
Yes.
This is our afternoon tea menu. So we have teas and more teas. But then we have snackies to go with our teas.
When in doubt.
Pinky out. I love everything about this.
This is cool. They just brought us like a tower of, like with every little snack they had on the menu.
Well, I was gonna pick a couple things, and she said, "You just try everything," and I'm like, "Well, yeah, of course, yeah."
Scones and shortbread and macaron and biscuit cookie and sandwiches, all kinds of jazz.
Little finger sandwiches, and then we have our little pot of tea, and we got our
Yeah.
and then you use this so you know how strong your tea is when you put it in your cup, and yeah.
Right in there. This is cool.
It's so cute and awesome, and I love it. And this is the aftermath. It was very tasty.
Yeah, it was. If you're into this sort of thing, definitely come to this.
You know, we're not really like into this sort of thing, or at least not typically, but I really enjoyed it.
Nice.
It was like fun for something different. And also too, they give you milk and sugar for your tea. Do you want to see what the inside looks like? Ooh, it's all herby.
And you leave it in there longer, it becomes strong.
It got really strong, but it was good. I liked it.
Also, to clarify where we just had tea, we had it here at the Tea Terrace, right next door to the terrace, right near the lobby, and then this outdoor space with the gazebo there.
Yeah, so like the terrace and the tea terrace are like kind of friends that hang out together. So like you have like outdoor terrace tea. And then the terrace is actually a restaurant. I think that's like Caribbean kind of food.
I think so, yeah.
Is that right? But we're going French tonight in a couple hours.
That's right, up there.
Right up there?
And there's also the Sea Bar up there, the Jamaica's only caviar and champagne bar.
Oh yeah.
Which is an additional cost because it's such a premium thing. But
yeah. And we're not going to be taking part because we don't like caviar or champagne.
No.
But it's cool that they have it.
Also, we did receive some clarification because remember we ate at the Royal Grill for dinner last night. Remember we were sitting right up here and it was like, oh, well, this is the terrace. And we said maybe because of the weather. That is the case. Normally you would be downstairs where we had lunch yesterday. I think they'll even do some pier dining out there too. But because of the weather, they moved it up here and shared it under the terrace because it has been overcast / rainy.
Royal Grill. Royal Grill when it's raining. Always terrace.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Back in the room and there's a surprise for you. Boy, it really is like being on a cruise now. We got towel animals.
I love it.
Look at these like cut out paper hearts.
Yeah, they're
Little flower petals.
That's so nice.
And also, over here in our dining area,
bonus snacks?
bonus snacks. Looks like they left us a cheese tray here.
Wow.
Some cheddar, some brie,
Oh, it smells good. You smell?
pecans,
Raisins.
a little dried fruit.
Cool.
Wow.
That's so nice. We did not ask for this.
No, just put it in there for us.
Aw, that's so nice.
Man, they're really taking care of us here. Also, weather update. It's still very, very overcast and not really rainy so much. The rain has kind of stopped now, but as you can see, dark skies.
I tell you what, it's been like semi-raining the whole time we've been here so far, and I'm still having a fantastic time. Like,
It's really quite lovely.
eating, beautiful views.
Love
Can't
it.
beat it.
Love it. As we exit our room, something interesting Chelsea overheard on the tour. I did not, which
Yeah.
is,
That is the general manager's house.
wow. Got his pool there, his board, the jungle, and all this stuff going on.
Yeah, not a bad setup.
Also, as we watch people go down the stairs over there, worth mentioning that this resort is not very accessible. Yeah,
No, there's a lot of stairs. There's a lot of steps.
a lot of uneven terrain, a lot of slippery terrain too.
I think it would be very difficult if you're like in a motorized scooter, or if just steps were difficult. This would be a very difficult. There are some elevators in like the room buildings and stuff like that, but overall it would be very challenging. I think there would be a better sandals location option for you. Okay, we are at the very front of the resort. That's the lobby right there. But then you turn over this way. Da, 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 da. It's Matt's own private juggling station. It's a croquet club lawn. We're documenting your first ever croquet swing. Not bad. I think that was a solid first go. You can do it.
Well, it doesn't look like it'll.
You can do it. Does that count? Yay, that counts. Good jobs.
A calico.
Another cat friend. Whoa, climbing the tree. You're so cute. Do you know Sandy? We're friends with Sandy.
I don't know if I can get it on the camera, but there's a bat flying around. Pretty sizable. Where did it go? Oh, here it comes. Maybe? Nope, kind of went back the other way.
Oh, I just saw it over there.
Oh, there we go, there we go.
Whoa.
Did you see it? So yeah,
Yay, wildlife.
there's so many bats here.
This is the Huffman Animal Kingdom.
Bats
Cats.
and cats. I've decided to name this one Callie. All right, all changed, dressed up, ready to go. We're heading to the lobby to meet our butler who's gonna escort us up to the French restaurant upstairs.
How do you pronounce this?
I think it's Papillon.
Papillon?
Yeah,
Les Papillons?
that's what they were saying. Is that a butterfly in the logo?
They're a butterfly or a flower? Does papillon mean flower or butterfly?
One could only ask.
These are the things we need to know.
We have a little, not appetizer, but
It's like a little freebie. It's like a little shooter. It's like mixed berries. So it's just like pear, kiwi.
lingonberry.
What is a lingonberry?
I don't know, it was served with one of the meals.
Oh, okay. But she said just straight down the hatch. 3, 2, 1, go. Very fruity. In a good way.
We also have some bread with butter and black olive herb spread. Just noticed looking outside that there's actually outdoor dining here as well.
It's nice in here too. I like the seat that our butler got us.
Yeah, he met us in the lobby, escorted us up here, and the guy was deciding where we were gonna sit, and then just pointed to the
He's
thing.
like, this one.
And
Go in
that's
here.
where we sat.
Which I appreciate because I like the seat.
Alright, real food is up, starting with the appetizer. We have the salad. One of the salads. I forget
Yeah.
what it's called.
Salad de maison.
Yes, that was it.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But it comes with like mustard vinaigrette, and it comes with like a little piece of bread, and I see asparagus, and some other things. It looks good.
Even though I despise onions, I got the French onion soup. So the soup will taste good, the cheese will taste good, and I just won't eat the onions.
There you go. Your soup was delicious.
It was very good.
That was really good. Like some of the best I think I've had. And my salad was good. The dressing was really good.
That's good.
Also, I forgot, it came with beets. But I didn't eat the beets because I don't like the beets.
You should grow something everyone likes. You should grow candy.
Candy, sugar candy. Everyone loves beets. No, no one loves beets. This is a very small little dining room. Like I think there's only about like maybe 8 or 10 seats inside.
Is this how many tables there are traditionally? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if
Is it
this...
reduced because of COVID? I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be either. But for now, it's nice.
A surprise mid-course, like in between courses, passion sorbet.
Like passion fruit?
I would assume.
Would I use this fancy spoon for?
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's give it a go. Oh, and the glass is chilled because we're fancy tonight. Fruity and tart and tasty.
Good.
I like it. Have you guys seen the Princess Diaries when she's eating at that fancy dinner and like they get like a palate cleanser, but I think it's like a really like intense like mint or like cold or something, and like she takes like a huge bite and then it like freaks out her mouth and she's like, whoa. This makes me think of that. Like this.
Main course has arrived.
Yeah, I got something really different. I got an artichoke crepe with Gruyere cheese, and it is bringing home the cheese.
And then I got the beef tenderloin. It's time for dessert. It's time for dessert. What did you get?
Chocolate mousse. It looks nice and moussey and chocolatey.
Looks like a chocolate mousse. And over here we have the apple tart.
Yours, like, has a whole thing going on. Like that's quite an orchestration.
I looked it up.
What's that?
The papillon is the butterfly.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
So there you go.
You nailed it. You know, because it's kind of like an abstract butterfly. But
Yeah.
You knew.
That's what it was. Look who it is. Just came out of nowhere. I'm starting to think you're not Sandy. I think you're the cat we saw on the first day. And Sandy's a different cat. Just looks a bit different, doesn't it? Acts a bit different. Ah, we're out at the end of the, like, I guess you could say main pier. Under the gazebo where I was snorkeling around earlier. Also, we're pretty much, like, pretty sure now that there is multiple cats. So Sandy is the cat that we've been seeing up at the terrace, which we thought was the same cat we saw on the first day over by our room. We now realize that the cat over at that other pier was the one we saw.
Which I think we're gonna call Chirpy because it chirps and meows a lot.
A lot. Something interesting to note on our tour earlier, the first room we went into, which was that, like, governor's room, I don't remember the total name of it, that's right there at the top, you see, with the big balcony. And she said that that room has the best views in the whole resort. Well, that room right there below it with the light on, that's our room.
Yeah. So we gotta have like the second best view in the house.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I would have seen this snorkeling earlier, but I'm glad I see it now. That 1000%, my friends, is a lionfish.
I can't believe that. Where's your mask? Go jump in really quick.
I know. I hope you're back out here tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So this is what it looks like when you order room service.
Yeah. They bring up cloth and everything.
Everything. Get it all set up there.
Quite swank.
So we thoroughly enjoyed our dinner.
Oh, right. We didn't talk about the main course.
You liked yours. It was just very heavy.
Yeah, it was an artichoke Gruyere crepe. And it was good, but after a couple bites, like, it was really filling. Like, it was heavy cheese. But your steak and lobster was delicious.
Yeah, it was called beef tenderloin. It was basically like a steak though, and then lobster tail was maybe a little overcooked if you want to be picky, but I don't.
Yeah.
And the butter it came with was seasoned herbed and delicious, and
I think your
scalloped potatoes were good.
Oh yeah, those were good. I think your tenderloin tonight was better than my steak yesterday.
I would agree.
My dish, the artichoke crepe cheese extravaganza, it was good, but I probably wouldn't get it again because I couldn't eat a lot of it. So I got hungry again because I couldn't eat a lot of it. So I got the mac and cheese bake.
Look at that.
And then we got some nachos.
Oh my.
And then Caesar salad.
Oh, and dessert. We had dessert at Papillon as well.
Oh yes, I had the chocolate mousse and it was very, very tasty.
Very chocolatey.
Very moussey.
Good. And I had that, like, apple tart thing. Mm-hmm. It was very good. It was like an apple pie, basically.
Cool.
Wrapped up all fancily with flaky stuff.
So far the food here has been, like,
very good.
Awesome.
This smells really good. Okie dokie, that's going to wrap things up here for day number 2 at Sandals Royal Plantation.
Yeah, it was a great day. You know, even though it was a little rainy, it was still fantastic. And I'm excited for another really fun day tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow should be lots of fun. We do need to still film our tour of the entire resort here. Our tour, not the travel agent tour.
Right.
And we have our snorkel excursion set up for tomorrow at 11
excited.
o'clock. So
Fingers crossed for some good weather, but either way, it should be good.
It should be good, and that'll be our last day. So we'll be wrapping everything up tomorrow, and hopefully playing with the cats some more. And we hope we'll see you back then, and we hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, if you're interested in coming to Sandals yourself, could be here at Royal Plantation, one of the other 5 locations in Jamaica, or any of the other Caribbean locales. We can do that for you. As travel agents, our services are always complimentary, so feel free to reach out via that travel agent information at the end of the video. But we'll sign off for tonight. Hope to see you back tomorrow. Day number 3, our final full day here at Sandals Royal Plantation. Until then, we'll sign off.
Happy travels!